Anderson, Barry Horowitz, and Flying Brian. And a great response from this great young athlete, Flying Brian. Before we get started, I want to say hello to all of our fans down in Charleston, South Carolina. We'll be coming to the McAllister Fieldhouse on the 13th of June for our Clash of Champions major nationwide event. It's going to be tremendous. That's on the canvas of the Citadel, by the way.
Yeah, and good seafood down there, Shivani. Good place. A lot of young kids there training to protect our country. I don't suppose they'd let you in, but...
I can't believe you said good. Something positive came right out of your mouth.
Well, every now and then I might make a mistake, Shivani. Certainly good wouldn't refer to anything I'm talking about when I'm talking to you. Talked about the cadets down there in Charleston. I even like Pillman. How's that?
Well, you should. Here is a great athlete, great high flyer, but also a great wrestler. Barry Horowitz with a great takedown, the shoulder block, over the top, Flying Brian. Flying Brian coming out with a hip toss, nicely done. And again, and down goes Horowitz. Nicely done. Nice series of moves there. Flying Brian one step ahead at every point.
Well, I like him because he's obviously an athlete, a good football player, and a good wrestler. And he's doing what it says on the marquee. Wrestling. Yeah, I like Pillman. I wouldn't give him any chances against the Horsemen, but maybe somewhere in the first, second match he'd do pretty well.
Well, I don't think he could contend with 5 people at once.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I mean, you guys do run in a gang. I mean, there's never just one of you around.
Well, what do? You have Sunday dinner by yourself at home?
No, I don't have Sunday dinner by myself.
Well, then we don't either. You call it a gang, we call it a family. What do you call it at your house?
Well, when I have a disagreement, I don't call all my kids to back me up.
Well, you must have somebody backing you up.
One man. Well, I'm not going to have a running argument with you, Ole. The investigation maybe will pan out a lot of things. Hopefully it will.
There you go, investigation.
Look at this. Head scissor. Taking him out of the ring. And there you see a Horowitz.
Well, I like the move, Shivani, but I can't imagine him doing something like that to Flair. Now with the neck he's got. I can't imagine him doing it to Arn. Now with that neck he's got. And Barry and Sid are too tall.
On the outside,
Good preliminary wrestler.
Barry Horowitz. Flying Brian, a lot on his mind right now. He and the Z-Man have those return bouts. Booked now, a return bout with the Midnight Express for those U.S. Tag Team belts. If anybody knows beautiful Bobby Sweet Stan is Flying Brian along with his partner, the Z-Man. Right to the arm. Horowitz goes right to the eyes. Nicely done that time to get away. And rakes him down the back. Horowitz with a headbutt. And Flying Brian finds himself in trouble. Into the corner.
Now, if Brian doesn't start looking a little bit better here, I'm not going to even think he's good enough on a preliminary match.
Hook the leg. Nicely done by Horowitz. Flying Brian kicked away. He's out of it, but Horowitz keeps the pressure on now. Look at this. Nicely done by Horowitz.
You know what that was called, Giovanni? Got any idea what kind of hold that was?
Enlighten me, Ole. What was it? You're the analyst. You're the color man here. Oh, I know what that was. A backhand. And down to the ropes. Horowitz. Right to the chest. Head first. Good takedown. And now stepping on the throat, the referee, Randy Anderson, counting away here. But Horowitz does not let up. Well, that's right out of the Horseman book. All offense. Don't let up. When you got a man down, kick him down again.
That's the answer, Shivani. Once you got the guy down, you don't want to sit there and start reading comic books and talking about your mother or how your family is. You go after him, and you make sure you keep him down.
Into the ropes. Clothesline. Brian explodes out of the ropes on the far side. Yes.
He took his eyes off Pillman, and that was it. He made a big mistake.
That's right. Into the corner. Actually to the far side. Shoots him in the near side. High back body drop. Flying Brian. With a great drop kick. And now, here he goes. The fans love it. Go ahead.
He better keep his eye on the man again, or maybe Pillman will make a mistake. Oh.
Coming off with a kick. Hooking barrier, Horowitz, and that is it.
Flying Brian Pillman.
So Flying Brian picks up the win.
Well, a good move by Brian to get him set up, and that big drop kick, 220 pounds coming off the top rope. That's it for Horowitz.